Hello everyone and welcome to this video. So today I'm going to show you how to do the rune carvings because they might be a bit tricky while doing them for the first time. Once you get the gist of it, they are pretty easy and there's also a bunch of life hacks that can make your life even more easier, and today I'm going to show you all of the tips and tricks and just how to do everything. Thanks as always, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, make sure to subscribe, it really means a lot. And now let's get into it. First of all, I'd like to apologize for not making this video earlier. I just did not have that much time to play before the weekend, but now I have played and I've already posted a video of a route that you can do, which is really easy and gets you a bunch of lights in just a few minutes, and it has a lot of carvings in the way. And to make sure you'll get all the lights you can, I'm going to show you all of the tips and tricks of how to get them. I think first we should start with the carvings that have like 3 spaces. Currently you can only unlock everything up until level 3, so if you're trying to like unlock level 4 and you can't, that is not a bug or anything, no one can do it yet. But anyway, to get the rune carvings you have to go to, I think it's called like the Mother Stone or something like that in Valedale. Obviously first you have to do the initial quest to actually get everything here, but once you do, you have to open like the thing on the Mother Stone and click on the Path of Runology. Once you're over here, you're going to want to buy the Ancient Art of Rune Carving. Talk with Jade to learn more about the Ancient Art of Rune Carving. This will unlock rune carving puzzles. It costs 150 light, and once you buy it, you have to talk with Jade and do a little initial quest. I really like the rune carvings because they don't cost anything. For some other activities you do have to pay with, I think, garden powder, which obviously not my favorite. And my biggest life hack for completing the runology, like the Path of Runology and Path of Whimsy really quickly, is to just max out the rune carving because you get so much light so quickly. So anyway, to actually get the rune carvings, you just have to ride around and find these kinds of rune stones. They can be placed on the ground, on the trees, on rocks, a bunch of different areas. All you have to do is get close to them and then click on them. First, we're going to see how to do the 3x3. We can't do 5x5 yet, but for 3x3, you're going to get 30 lights for, well, completing the 3x3. Once you select the 3x3, you can also select the rotate and the flip. Let's just first check out the rotate option. I do recommend selecting all of them because obviously you're going to get even more light. Okay, so the first thing you want to check here is obviously this little rune in the middle. It is going to show you what you actually have to do. And with the rotations, the most important thing to look for is where you have to rotate. Sometimes you have to rotate to the left, sometimes to the right. So okay, 90% rotation to the left. Well, as it says, you have to rotate this whole thing to the left. Yeah, that's not the best explanation, but I'm basically going to show you a picture or maybe something of how it should be done. A little life hack is to always look for the little dots that won't change. The one that's not going to change over here is the middle one, while the others will. My biggest life hack for rune carvings is to just take a picture on your phone with them, and then in the editing options, I'm sure you have the option to rotate, and just click on the rotation and it's going to show you what you have to click on this other side. Honestly, I usually just take a picture on Snapchat so that I don't have to like constantly delete pictures, and I just literally rotate my phone. So if I were to take a picture of this rune carving and I would have to rotate it for 90 degrees to the left, I would just move my phone to this and then copy the like symbol, the marks, the dots, whatever, like they are in here, to the other side. Okay, now we are faced with a 180-degree rotation. As I said before, you just have to check for the ones that don't change. With 180, it is really easy because it is basically, I think, the vertical like change. You can see here that the like symbols, the carving, whatever, it is the same, but it is basically mirrored. It is easy to do it while doing the 3x3, but some of the 4x4 are a little complicated. So again, I honestly just recommend taking a picture with your phone and then rotating the phone or the picture. But again, you can get a bunch of light from this. But anyway, let's check how you do the flip with the 3x3 now. Again, you just have to encounter the rune stones that are positioned all over the place. Just select the 3x3. As I said before, I always choose both the rotate option and the flip option just because the extra light is always good. So the flip option is very straightforward. Again, you just have to focus on the middle rune, and the flips are pretty straightforward. If you're not sure what vertical and horizontal flips mean, all you have to do is check how this line is. If it's positioned like this, you can see that there's something on this side, then there's a line, and then there's something on this side. This means that you have to put whatever is in this side to this one and the opposites. So it has to look like this. Okay, it seems like I didn't get any horizontal flips, but we're going to have them on the 4x4 carvings. So let's just go ahead and check them out. Again, just find a rune carving, select 4x4, pick rotate and flip options, and let's get started. This 4x4 is actually pretty easy. As you can see, there's just a bunch of blocks. This is a 90% rotation to the right, so all of these dots will be here and all of this will be over here. So it will look something like this. Now we have another vertical flip, so the things that are at the bottom will be up here, and then the things that are up here will be at the bottom. Honestly, with the flips, I don't really take pictures because even with the harder ones, I don't know. I can't really do the flip on Snapchat because I would have to use like the mirror option, and I don't think it's there. So honestly, with the flips, just go one by one. So for example, this one is the bottom right corner, just move it to the upper right corner, and then you have one to both sides of it, just move those. You can see these ones almost create a square, so you can just move this little square over here and then put two other ones here and then two other ones here, and yeah, just basically do it like this and you are done. Okay, so here we have the horizontal flip. Again, just look at the rune in here, and here instead of the middle line like lying down, it is standing upright. I know I'm using like weird language, but I know not everyone speaks English, and I don't know, it might be kind of hard to guess. But basically the lines in the middle, it's like it's standing upright. There's something on the left, something on the right, and you basically have to move the things that are here over here and then the things that are on the left to the right. This pattern might look a little more complicated, but since they're the same all the time, it is really easy. But you basically have to move things that are over here to this side. So instead of having the three dots over here, they're going to be over here. And then instead of this being in this kind of position, it is going to be like this. So two circles over here, two over here, and then one here. Again, just kind of look at how things are. There's two of them at the top on the left. There's going to be two of them at the top on the right. Then there's three on the second row. Two of them have nothing above them, and then one of them has like this one, and just continue going like this. But again, I do recommend just taking a picture. It is really easy because I do think you're actually going to spend much more time like trying to get it and fail. I mean, obviously if you're a pro, go ahead, but I just find it less time consuming and easier if you just take a picture, rotate your phone and all of that. So anyway, let me know what you think about all of this in the comments down below. I hope you enjoyed, and I'm gonna see you in my next video. Bye!